RapTorSlevin and SilverDevilBoy bringing you the new episode, episode 2 of Insane Mode, StarCraft 2. It's the walkthrough of the Outlaws. Give us a download.
Well, this mission you are going to destroy the Dominion base and take the artifact from them. So we've got you start with just a few Marines. You've now got the ability to build medics, and medics are amazing, so you're going to want to use them. The achievements for this mission are you need to collect all the resource pallets that are on the map. You need to complete all the objectives that are given to you on the side of the screen, and you need to complete the entire mission in under 10 minutes, which is very hard to do on Brutal.
Sounds like a lot of work.
You have to do this build absolutely perfectly. So right at the start, you queue up an SCV and a Marine. You take these Marines up, you go and collect these 2 pallets at the top, which will give you 100 minerals and 100 gas, and that will give you enough to fuel your next section. You need to queue an SCV on your command center straight away, and you need to build a tech lab with your barracks the moment it finishes. You're going to need to use hotkeys to actually keep track of everything, because otherwise it's too fast. As soon as you build your tech lab, you queue up another SCV and you build a supply depot with an SCV. And that will get you enough supply that you should be able to build the Marines soon after this is finished. I actually messed up slightly. I think I got one too many SCVs, but it doesn't matter. Keep building SCVs. Your medic will pop out in time anyway. Build another supply depot the moment that supply depot is finished, and you are going to be carrying on building SCVs constantly. After this medic pops, you're going to be building nothing but Marines from here on out.
You've got to get your macro on, it seems, then.
Yes, this is a very, very tough mission. If you mess up any part of the build, you will fall behind pretty hard. You actually don't move out again until they attack you, which happens at around the 3-minute mark, if I remember correctly, every time. After you've got that 3rd supply depot, build a refinery as soon as you can afford to do so, while continuing to produce SCVs and Marines. As you can see, you are constantly making all of these. If you stop producing, you'll fall behind pretty quickly. As soon as possible, the next thing you're going to be adding on is another barracks. And you're going to be putting a 2nd guy in this refinery after that. There you go. The 2nd guy goes in the refinery. You only put 2 guys in the refinery. I don't believe... Oh no. Yeah, you only need 2 guys in the refinery because you don't use that much gas. You're only using them for medics. And there's the fight. As you can see, it should be easy, but I lose my medic because the AI is annoying. This actually delays me a lot because I have to wait for the medic to be built before I can push out to take the next objective, which is the resource pallets to the north of your base. It's fine. I use the time to continue producing SCVs, continue making supply depots, and continue making Marines, which are always awesome.
That's where the AI has actually become harder for you, just for you, I think.
Well, they do that on Brutal. They target fire medics, and usually they don't actually get to kill that medic, but in this case they just managed, which was really annoying because I only had 1 medic to push out with. But I've got my 2 barracks up now. You want to be keeping on producing 1 medic and 1 Marine from each one. You don't need to build any other tech labs. Focus fire that medic so that the Marines go down a lot faster. And now you collect these 3 resource pallets and just head straight back to your base. And you've got a lot of minerals now. So what you do is you build a pile of barracks. You like barracks. Barracks make other things that are nice. So you queue those up to go straight back to mining after they finish building the barracks. Hotkey your 5 barracks and start producing your Marines and medics again, which I am not doing. There we go. Right, you've got 2 medics, you push out. You've got to get to this 2nd objective where you can take control of some more units. And you have to get there before their push gets to your base, because they are going to be attacking you. So you want to be killing this army with these guys while they simultaneously attack. One of the bonus objectives is actually saving these people, so you get this objective straight away by walking there. And as you see, just as I get the objective, I have completed it. And
more
there's
dudes?
The push. Yeah, you get 3 dudes, that's always awesome, and there's more resource pallets in his base, that's fine. As you can see, I've now got my barracks up and running, so I have hotkeyed them all, and I am going to be producing 1 medic.
Barracks there as well.
Yeah, we get 3 barracks, that's always amazing. And you're going to be producing 1 medic and 5 Marines with every single cycle of your production from your barracks. And as soon as the first cycle of production arrives, you will be attacking. Because if you don't have time to finish the mission. I will barely finish it at the end of this one, and you really need to be doing it pretty much perfectly. I'm not entirely sure why there's a gap there. I think maybe that supply depot just needed some space. So,
You wanted a garden.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nice little garden.
Back garden, yeah. Sadly, it's going to be surrounded by other supply depots, so it's not the nicest garden in the world.
The planning commission came through and it's like,
Yeah.
you can have, sorry guys, you can have no garden.
Yeah. Ah, well. As you see, I've got this production cycle going. I've got a lot of medics, got a lot of marines, and you wait for them to heal up and push to the barracks. Those Hellions tend not to do very much damage. If they do a lot of damage, you might be in trouble. It might be worth saving before you push out. Queue up another supply depot. Got a lot of SCVs, don't need to produce any more. I've not been producing any for a while anyway, so that's a good thing. And you attack with all these marines. Notice that all your
earlier at this point.
No, I don't think so. I think you want to have this extra production cycle coming up as reinforcements for this fight. As you see, they'll just be arriving in time.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah. Focus the medics. Always focus the medics whenever you see them, because otherwise they just heal up everything else so fast. And now look how fast the marines melt. They just go. Nothing left. Another Hellion dies.
Wow.
Dies.
What's the point making cars when you have an army of men?
Yeah. Sadly, an army of cars does still beat an army of men, but they only had the one, and I had like 20. So, in general, 20 men can carry a car far better than a car can carry 20 men. And at this point, there is a siege tank up in the top right, which will kill all your marines if you're not careful. I'll be showing you where he is with my mouse in a second, I hope. Maybe, sort of.
He's there, don't worry.
He's in the top right, to the right of the command centre, and he will destroy all your marines if you walk in range. Where I am now, where you can just shoot the command centre, is barely there. As you see, my marines walk forward and they get shot. There you go. You see where? Yeah, you see where he is there. Just take down the command centre. Keep your reinforcements. I've actually stopped producing reinforcements at this point, because once you've taken down the barracks, it's fine. You run and shoot it. And that's the best you can do.
Wow, that was fast that time.
Yeah, you've got a lot of marines. You take it down pretty quickly. There we go.
Yeah, why not? Why not send in more guys?
Yeah, they're not actually going to get here in time. And as you see, it's like 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Close.
9 minutes and 30 seconds, but I've got so many marines that the buildings just fall in seconds. So we finish with 9 minutes 43 seconds on the clock, barely getting the achievement.
And I'm just trolling you there. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna talk for ages. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna have it. Sorry.
Yeah, he actually did that in a previous run through. He was talking for like the 3 seconds it took for me to go past 10 minutes, and that tended to annoy me slightly. This was like the 5th or 6th try, and I barely finished it. You've got to push out when that first set of marines appears from your barracks. Otherwise, you just do not have time to finish it. So as you see, complete run through, every objective complete, and that's it for the second mission. Remember to like down below and subscribe up top, and keep following. I'll be going through the third mission as soon as possible.
Give any comments as well on any other crazy builds you might want to think of, any of the missions. We'll try and see if they work. See you guys.
See you next time.